This is a 2008 model year Trail Sport 29 BHSS here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. As far as I can tell, that stands for roughly 29-foot box, plus your tongue and bumper, of course. Bunkhouse, super slide. Trail Sports, made by RVision. These are very lightweight. They've been something that has always been a you know, if you have a vehicle that isn't quite capable of hauling a conventional trailer with a slide out, often your RVision models, being lighter, are something that you will be able to tow comfortably and reliably. Big awning on the sucker, things like 20 feet. It's a huge awning. Now, one neat thing here is this rear door. This is a bunkhouse storage door. The bottom bunk folds up and out of the way, and it opens up basically so a place where you can put your folding chairs and fishing poles and all those things that you end up taking camping. One thing that struck me as soon as I stepped in here is being an '08 and just the fantastic condition. Obviously, this RV has not seen a lot of use. I look for things like, if you look around the floor, around the slide out, if there's discoloration, that tells you that there's been water in there. The front and rear corners of your ceiling, if you take your fingers and kind of tap up on those ceiling panels, that's also another common leak point, and this seems to have suffered from none of that. Another good indicator this is well kept is the previous owners kept all of their owner's manuals and everything, and so many people will just toss those, or again, it's an indicator, not a rule, but it's just something I've learned to look for. Now, your sofa and your kitchen here are in the slide, and that helps give you a lot of, you see you've got a big space here. You don't have to do what I call the travel trailer shuffle, where you and another person are tiptoeing past each other, rubbing belly to belly, just to, if one person's cooking your bacon and eggs. We've got 4 rear bunks back here. Again, this lower bunk over here, you see how that cushion is sectionalized? That's because this whole bottom bunk can flip up to create storage space. You have 2 permanent fixed bunks on this side, so a quad bunk, 4 total. Entertainment center in the rear. The kids do have their own hanging clothing area. And we do have an extra vent back here for the kids, so if you are dry camping, you can open the windows back here and they can get a nice breeze rolling through. Now, the bathroom, the shape it's in is just not really conducive to still photos, so I really wanted to take a minute to put this video together to really show you what the bath space looks like in here. And another thing I've noticed, a lot of lightweight trailers in my experience won't have a skylight and the power vent fan, and this does have both. And the neat thing is the tub does have that little seating area, so if you have a kid that maybe needs to sit, or if you're a person who maybe has had a knee or hip surgery, it's nice that you have that little area to relax while you're bathing. The bedroom here, one of the reasons this floor plan feels so open is because it has this big extra wide entryway to the front bedroom. This is another thing I've learned to look for as an indicator. I start looking at the bedding left on these, and you can see that it's not ripped, torn, scarred up. They took care of this thing. This is in very good shape. Another awesome indicator is someplace like your sofa. One, you can see that it has not had a high volume of traffic sitting on this thing. It's not worn out. But 2, people sit down at the on the sofa, they tilt their head back, and their head hits these things and bends them all up. You see that these aren't bent up. This trailer was not used, guys. It is in fantastic shape, and it's just a good chance to get a good deal on a used RV. The only thing I saw that I can say to that's not positive, I guess, about this trailer is this slide out piece right here. Evidently, at some point, somebody had set something here on the floor, and when they were running that slide out, it caught this piece of trim, and it did catch it pretty good. It looks like this piece of trim had been remounted with a couple staples. That is purely cosmetic, though. Structurally, and just all in all, unless you go through this thing with a fine-tooth comb, you can't find anything negative to say about it. It's in great shape. Even little things like this. Your bed stands up here have power outlets on each side, so if you have lights or fans or breathing machines for sleep apnea, it's got you covered. Give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, everybody. Happy camping.